All your tape recorders belong to me. So are you enjoying the Comic-Con so far?
You know, I've only been here 20 minutes, and it's fantastic.
Well, make sure after, you know, if you can, like after the panel, get down to the floor for just a little bit to kind of see. So, all right, so let's just start. Season 2 ended on such a cliffhanger, man. Let's talk about, you know, what's going to be happening in Season 3. I've heard Ireland might be involved.
You know, there's an app for that. You know, the Season 3 picks up really where Season 2 ended. You know, there's like I think there's like a 3 or 4 day gap. You know, so it really, you know, we're really dealing with the consequences of the, you know, the baby being taken and Gemma being on the land. So, and those really will be, you know, those really will be the guiding obstacles, and, you know, for Season 3. It sort of motivates most of the action with Season 3. And yeah, I mentioned that we're going to Ireland just because I just knew that, you know, there'd be a lot of information coming out about that, so I figured I'd just put it out first. Yeah, we will be doing, there will be 4 episodes that actually take place in Belfast, and because we're a cable show, we actually won't be filming in Belfast, but we actually just got back. We had a second unit there for 2 weeks, and you know, we were able to, I sort of held them back there until I had as many scripts written as I could, so I knew what shots I would need. So there will be actually a lot of footage of Belfast and some of our actors and their shots, and so I'm hoping that you know, it feels like we're
Is Titus Welliver's character going to play like a larger part in this season, this coming season? Because that was awesome that you mentioned.
Yeah, Jimmy O's character really, you know, we set that up last season, and we will continue. We have Titus, I think, for 8 episodes this season.
Excellent.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I'll keep asking questions if nobody else does, because I love this show. So.
A universal story arc to go over 7 years, or is it going to be each year is going to be its own individual story?
I mean, I know, you know, in broad strokes of where I want to end, you know, and have a sense of really what those last, you know, 10 or 11 episodes are going to look like, and then you know, if we're lucky enough to, you know, however long enough we get to do this. But each season, you know, what ends up happening to me is about halfway through the previous season, I start to see what the following season is going to look like. And that happened in Season 1, it happened in Season 2, and it happened in Season 3. So, you know, as I'm coming to the end of it, I can start to shape it and inform my narrative to sort of set me up a little bit for what I want to do in Season 4.
Do you have thumbnails, though, for consecutive seasons, or is that just too far out?
I guess you would call them thumbnails in terms of what I think needs to happen to get to the end, yeah. But not really story thumbnails, not like actual episodic thumbnails, no.
You're gonna hate me for saying that, but on the whole Emmy drama,
Yeah.
you had some time to cool off. Like, what's your spirit right now, and do you stand by what you said, that, you know, you were just too dirty to like have a show to?
What did I say?
It was too dirty of a show for the Emmys.
For the red carpet Emmys, like, what?
Yeah, I still believe that. I think, and I think it's the truth. I think it was that case for the Shield. I think it's the case for our show. I think, you know, it's why, quite honestly, the TCA award, and not just because we were nominated, but, you know, to me, it's an award that you know, means a lot more to me, because I think it's decided on by people who actually know TV. And you know, and the Emmys, you know, there's so many factors involved, and you know, and I just after about 7 or 8 years of it, you kind of see patterns, and we're just we just sort of don't fall into that pattern. So and it gets frustrating, it gets disappointing, and I get more mad at myself for being disappointed than I do for not winning the awards. But that's just the nature of it.
But you know that
does having that massive fan support behind you though make up for
and the
any of that
critics.
criticism
On that
so
morning,
much?
absolutely not.
No, but I mean beyond that, as far as
Of course, it doesn't last long. It dissipates, and Katie and I end up just laughing at each other and we move on. And look, it's a great show. I love my job. I love what we do, and like I said, I get more upset for myself. I get more upset with myself for sort of getting sucked into it and being disappointed than I do actually not getting nominated. If that makes sense.
Yes.
So.
All right, so how's Gemma's art going to continue? Because, man, she's, her spiritual journey kind of,
I think the spiritual journey is over.
Okay. Kind of good, but,
I think ultimately, you've all seen